Welcome to this edition of Get to Know Your Wayne State Football program for the 2023 campaign. I'm Sports Information Director Jeff Weiss, and joined today by Defensive Coordinator, Defensive Line Coach Tom Sims. I guess welcome back to Detroit. Having grown up here, how was it when Coach Wheatley called and said, "Hey, I want you to come back and be a Warrior coach"?
But the opportunity to come home was amazing. To have to be, after being gone so long, have the opportunity to come back and live in Detroit and renew old acquaintances and just be a part of the city that made me is really exciting.
Sounds great. Well, obviously you're here for spring ball, and you look at the guys that you inherited. On the outside, you've got some guys with some limited experience. You've got veterans like Jacob Edelman, Kofi Kimbrell, Aaron Mass has been in the program for a couple of years, Nico Mosley, Dante Reed. What did that group show you during spring ball?
Well, on the edge, our outside defensive linemen, our defensive ends, they showed the ability to rush the quarterback at times, and they showed athleticism. The thing that we have to do is continue to work on really our physical development because we're undersized out there, but we are athletic.
Sounds great. And you've got two guys that redshirted last year, Joe Clark, Colby Horn. So you've got some guys that have been in the program on the outside. On the inside, you've got a lot more experience, even with Charles Ellington graduating. You've got Kane Quinlan, Jarrett Short, Gus Taylor, and McKinley Underwood. Those four played quite a bit of football last year.
Yeah, they are guys that we're expecting to be leaders. We've been pleased with so far how hard they're working, and we just got to continue to grow it.
Sounds great. You're also able to bring in two transfers that were able to be here for spring ball. Mm-hmm. Ben Grisky, who's the younger brother of a former Wayne State kicker, Jackson Grisky, so obviously different in size there. And then Jaden Davis, a junior college guy. What did those two show you during spring ball?
Well, they'll be competing for playing time. Both of them are tough kids. Both of them work extremely hard, and they're about the things that we want to build our program on.
Sounds great. Wayne State also signed three incoming kids for this year: Jaden Acker, C.J. Gordon, and Jordan Hutchinson. I know obviously the recruiting was done before you got on board, so I guess with the depth that you already have, you're probably going to most likely redshirt those guys and give them a chance to grow in the weight room.
Well, it's about competition. If they come in and take a job, they will play. It's about competition. I don't want to assume anything that somebody, just because somebody is a freshman, that they can't contribute. We got to help on the sign out. Anybody that applies will get an opportunity to compete for a job.
Sounds great. I'm sure the Warrior fans are going to be interested in, without giving too much away, we don't want to tell Slippery Rock too much. What kind of defense do you like to run, or based on the talent that you inherited?
Well, we're going to base out of a four-man front. We're going to try and be as aggressive as we can up front. But we do not want to sacrifice being fundamentally sound. So we'll start with our fundamentals, try and master the techniques, and grow from there. Whatever it is that we can do and do consistently well, we will do as a defense. That will be our border. What we can learn, what we can do, and what we can consistently do well will be what the things that we'll do.
Oh, sounds great. Thanks again for watching this edition of Get to Know Your Wayne State Football program.